In a world where distractions are everywhere, focus has become a rare commodity. Every beep, every buzz pulls you away from what really matters. You sit down to work, and our mind races in 1,000 directions, scrolling, swiping, and searching for the next quick fix. Imagine waking up every day with a crystal clear clarity, where every task feels purposeful and every moment is filled with intention. With true focus, we can unlock our creativity, productivity, and even achieve our wildest dreams. But how do we get there? The journey begins by recognizing the 5 mistakes you might be making that are preventing you from achieving the focus you want to achieve. By confronting these challenges, you can reclaim your focus, which can reshape your life. Let's dive in and discover how you can release the power of your focus. The very first mistake is not having a clear vision. Imagine going into battle without a clear plan. It's a recipe for disaster. That's what it feels like when you don't have that clear vision. This is where you need to learn how to plan your day. Planning is like having a map. It guides you through the chaos and helps you avoid unnecessary detours. So, in terms of planning, what you can do is you can journal the night before and plan down what your next day is going to be like. This has been a game changer for me, and I know it will help you as well. It's not just about outlining your next day. You can also outline a brief summary of your next week as well, and even month, just to have a more clear vision on what you're going to be doing in the next month. It only takes a few minutes, but it could actually prevent you from wasting hours. Mistake number 2 is cognitive overload. Do you ever feel exhausted even after a short work session? That's cognitive overload. Start focusing on consistent and small steps instead of huge bursts of effort. How you can achieve this is by either doing the Pomodoro method or the 90-20 method. So the Pomodoro method is where you work hard for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. With the 90-20 method is you work hard for 90 minutes and then you take a 20-minute break. The break is extremely important because it'll prevent you from getting that cognitive overload. Make sure you schedule these breaks because if you do not, you're going to burn out. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Mistake number 3, dopamine addiction. Do you check your phone every few minutes? That's dopamine addiction at play. You're not alone. It's easy to get distracted with notifications and social media. They say that sometimes isolating yourself can be the best way to avoid distractions. Try a digital detox. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and also away when you're focusing. You can also avoid screen time as well if your work permits that. So instead of using digital media, you can start chasing slow dopamine, such as going outside for a walk in the sunlight, or just meditating, which is always a great reset for the rest of the day. Remember, start being conscious of your dopamine addiction and start to take steps to get away from this. Sometimes the first biggest step to take is to become aware of it. Mistake number 4 is cluttered environment. Look around you. Is your workplace a mess? A cluttered environment can overwhelm the brain. Do you remember watching the movie Limitless? Do you remember the very first thing he did when he took the pill? He decluttered his environment. He cleaned up and started to focus better. So, cleaning up can clear your mind and also boost your focus. The biggest obstacle to clear your environment is that you think it's not making a difference in your mind. However, it is. Clean up your environment and see how you feel afterward. Take a few minutes to declutter, because a clear space equals a clear mind. So you have to start making a habit of putting things away right when you use them. Mistake number 5, lack of purpose. Feeling aimless? That's what happens when you lack a purpose. Let's use an analogy to explain this. Think of yourself as a ship at sea without a destination. You'll drift aimlessly, and you don't want to do that with your life. Start reflecting on who you are as a person and find that purpose. Find what drives you. Take time to reflect on your goals and why they matter to you. At the end of the day, you want to live your life and not someone else's. So start loving yourself and start finding out who you are as a person. And what do you actually like? I know it can be difficult, but this is where daily journaling comes in. I promise you, once you find your purpose, the natural energy you get out of it will let you do anything you want. And the focus you get from it is unreal. These are the 5 mistakes that you need to avoid to make sure that your focus is 100%. If you found that video helpful, please like and subscribe it, and also share it with friends and family that are having a hard time focusing. I'll see you in the next video.